Okay, gang, we're back. In this continuing series, I thought it pertinent that we actually talk about the thickness sander, which we're going to use next to thickness down the pieces we just milled. We did the tops, we did the backs, we glued the tops together. But that we'll go through the using of the machine. But I thought, let's go over some modifications we made. First of all, I like to thickness sand at 120, just because I cut really close to about 100 thousandths. I milled down to less than 1/8 of an inch. Just eliminates waste and it's just a faster process. But the pieces that we got, I actually got a set elsewhere. I didn't cut it myself. That's the ukulele we're building right now. So I'm probably gonna start with 80 grit. I have 60 if I need to. The starting thickness is about I think it's about 140, so it's kind of thick right now for me. Okay, let's just get to this thickness sander because there are some changes that we did make. I say we because we're all in this together. All right. So first of all, you can see I replaced the drive sandpaper with, it's called Acura, ACCURA. Hard to get. I like this belt. If you can find it, get it. I got it off of eBay. I think it's running about 120 right now. I don't like the sandpaper. It's okay. I ended up getting the original belt. By the way, this is a Performax 1632 Plus. The current version is called a Jet. Okay. Now, before we go any further, I'll tell you, if you get one of these things, get some good dust collection. That is absolutely key. Enough said. Get the dust collection. Now, what I have here, besides the belt, I picked up these blocks, woodpecker blocks. All right. And what I use these for is actually setting and leveling the drum itself. We're not going to go into actually leveling the drum, but I just thought I'd show you what I actually use. You know, it's a give and take. There's adjustments back on this side. And yeah, it's not, I can never get it perfectly level. One side is always going to be thicker than the other for me, which is okay for what we do. But anyway, okay, we talked about what I use to level it. We talked about our belt over here. Talked about dust collection. There's one more thing that I did. I'm going to move this over here. And that is I modified this section right here of the drum. If you look really good, I actually took a file and I filed down this edge, because what happens is when you put the paper in here, it actually lifts up. And if you run pieces on this part of the drum, on the bed, this is going to be higher, so you're going to end up thicknessing more than what you may intend. So anyway, I did that on both sides. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect. Does it help? It helps a lot. So anyway, those are pretty much the two major things. Change the belt out. It's actually pretty thin. See it right there. You can see where I've actually hit the belt, especially on this side. You see where it's wearing out, and that's lined up right with this. And that's why that's why I modified this section. Just ground it down. I probably should spend more time in ramping this a lot more. But for now, good enough. I pretty much stay away from the edges. I try to stay in the middle. And then there it is. Let's pull this down. So you won't find this anymore. It's an older machine. By the way, if you ever get this machine, get the input and output tables. Very, very important. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, that's the end of this video. Sorry, it doesn't take we get to talk story the whole thing. You got any questions, comments, put them below. Yes, there is and by the way, clings pour. I just cut them myself. You can buy these pre-made. I find out that if I just buy them in the full rack, I use a template or use the old ones and cut this angle right here. Much cheaper, pretty good sandpaper. It's been working for years for me. All right, guys, along.